Welcome back to my channel. Just keep swimming 1111. Thank you so much for watching me today. Big breath. So I decided we're going to be doing a karmic reading. That's what I decided. So you could be the karmic. You might have a karmic in your life that you're in love with or in a relationship with, or perhaps you're in a third party situation and someone you love is tied up in a karmic relationship. So just kind of take a step back and see where you fit in this equation. Sometimes we're the karmic. You never know. So just kind of get a feel for where you're at in this connection. Hi there, everybody. Moon Angel and Nuckenfutz and Linglicious and Liz. Hi, guys. Hi, Dojacell. Hi. I'm so glad to see you. Doja, I'm going to come on and do another 4 for 40 for you because I saw that you did do that, I think, or did you do the buy one get one? But I'm going to take care of you, girl. All right. So let's see what's going on in Karmicville today. Holy Spirit, please, I ask you to be here with me right now and guide me and direct me in the tarot cards. Show me what needs to be seen. Show me the truth. Give us peace and wisdom and what to do about this karmic situation. Anything you can tell us is a great help. Okay, so we're going to start with what represents the karmic person at this time. Scoot this out of the way. What represents them? What energy best describes them right now in current energy? Where are they at? Okay, and what is the problem they're dealing with? Please, Spirit, show me the problem the karmic is facing. Okay. Karmic problem. What do you see coming, Spirit? What do you see coming for them? What's in the near future? What do they need to learn from the situation? Let's see. I think I'm going to use the Angel Tarot. What is it the karmic needs to learn from this karmic experience? Guide and direct me, Spirit, with this Angel Tarot. Show me what the karmic needs to learn or was supposed to learn in all of this. What is the lesson? What was the purpose? Thank you. All right. And Spirit, how do you see this being handled? Show me the resolution. Please show me the resolution. Thank you. Okay. So bottom of the deck on the tarot deck, we have 3 of Swords. This is the sadness, the broken heart. This hurts. Hurts deep. The karmic didn't want whatever's going on to happen. This was an event, let's just say, that was really avoided. This is followed by the 5 of Cups, sorrow, regrets, remorse, guilt, shame, and just absolute, I'm so bothered, I'm so distraught, I'm so upset over this. This is, I can't stop crying. I'm completely broken apart with this connection. Hey, Moon Angel, Steph, I don't have your email address, but I don't believe I got the 22 last month. Okay, honey. Yeah, let me take care of you guys. Please, if you guys could put me a little list in the comments below this video. Not in the live, but like I don't know if you can do it now or after the video, but please put your name in the comments if you feel like you've missed the 22 or the 11/11 readings, so I can get you guys covered. I'd appreciate that just to keep on track. Thank you so much. And I got you, girl. Okay, so in this karmic situation, we also have the Justice card. Sometimes I pull 3 from the bottom. And the reason I pull 3, it's a spiritual connection. I think about going a little bit deeper. You're welcome, Moon Angel. I'm sorry, hun. And if you go a little bit deeper, you can kind of like dig, just like digging underground to get the rest of the story. So I like to get 3 from the bottom sometimes just to dig a little bit deeper in the overall, underall energy, which is the bottoms of the decks. It's always like basic. Overall, this is the issue. So overall, in Karmicville, we have someone who is beside herself or beside himself, really upset with life, really upset with the relationship. And I have to admit, there's a broken contract here. So this could be someone is breaking a lease, someone is breaking a promise, perhaps someone's breaking up a marriage. Perhaps they're just breaking, basic promises like I'll always be here for you. I'll never do this to you. I promise I'll never hurt you. I promise I never, whatever you fill in the blank. And that has not happened. So there's been a brokenness. And the karmic is like, I feel completely betrayed and just distraught. And this is unfair. And I was promised. There could be a Libra involved. But it's kind of like I was promised something and that did not come to term. And even with the Hierophant, just digging a little deeper, look at Justice and the Hierophant. This is a marriage contract. And I feel that's been broken. So there could be a divorce. We have the World card. It's over, and pulling back with the High Priestess. So we see a lot of brokenness for the karmic. There's a lot of mistrust also. 3 from the bottom over here is the 5 of Fire. And it is in reverse. So the lessons to be learned in the karmic situation is not to fight, not to be competitive. Stop fighting for your man or fighting for your woman. You shouldn't have to fight for them. They should be yours. They should be yours. And if you feel like you have to fight to keep that person in a relationship with you, what are you doing? This is about conflicts, competition, and annoyances. And the lesson in this relationship was don't fight. You have no reason to fight. If it's not meant to be yours, you need to let it go. And then it's followed by the Empress, which is focus on your children, focus on your business, and focus on your abundance and healing, the creation of your life and how important that is, and raising children. Followed by a Page of Water. Maybe having 1 child, maybe 2, doesn't matter, but being sensitive to the children, being sensitive to the inner child perhaps, but learning how to love and learning how to be responsible and not, let's just say, get dizzy, putting your head in a spin for a relationship or other things that are not for you. But this is about hanging on to something that's not yours. And then we have the 8 of Water. So you're supposed to let go. If you dig a little deeper, let go of the relationship that you're fighting for or the situation and go search for your own personal empowerment. What makes you happy? What makes you want to live and be happy and joyful? These are some of the things that the karmic's lessons involved. Okay, let's get into the reading. Bottom of the deck for the Kali Oracle is Blue Terra. And this is beautiful things can come out of ugly places. Beautiful experiences can come from a dark night of the soul. All right. Are you ready? Let's dive. The karmic is represented right now by the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the energy they're in, which is Taurus. And it's thinking about money, job, abundance, food, a place to lay your head. This is the basics. Where are you going to live? What are you going to eat? Where are you getting money from? How are you getting money? Where's your money going? This is looking at debt and wanting to solve debt problems. This is trying to get out of debt. Somebody could be applying for help. Can you help me? I need a loan. I'm trying to get out of debt, consolidate. You know, it's trying to get their head above water, coming out of a dark place, coming out of a dark night of the soul. It's been very financially rocky for this karmic. And the only thing that's been on their mind is stability and partnership and marriage. And I have to say, this is, you left me out in the cold. Shafted, abandoned, all alone. That's what this feels like. And it's, I don't want to be all alone. I don't want to be shafted. I don't want to be second. I need help. I'm in a bad place. The problem that the karmic is dealing with is the King of Swords. Could be that Libra. We do have a lot of air sign energy, Gemini, Libras. But this is the problem for the karmic. It's the King of Swords. I think this is a person. You could go ahead and spread it out and say, oh, it's an air sign, masculine energy. You can say that if you'd like. I feel this is a Libra or a Libra problem, which is a contract. And it's also communication. And this is harsh communication. This is difficult to communicate. And to be honest, this is, you and I are not on the same page. We're not communicating. How do I communicate with this person? The karmic feels like every time I try to bring up an issue or a problem about money or health or concern, it's a fight. Every time I try to talk about our issues, it's an argument. I don't want to argue. I just want to problem solve. Someone here, and it could be both parties, feels like, but you're too critical. You're too critical of me. I'm always doing something wrong. You're always putting me down. What am I doing right? What am I doing that even makes you happy to want me? Are you even happy with me? And I don't know who's saying that, the karmic or the person, but I feel that's a lot of the conversation. What about me even makes you want me? I don't understand. We have a big problem with the way we communicate with each other. You feel like you're talking to solve problems. I feel like you're bashing and criticizing. I feel like I want to have a resolution and you won't drop it. I feel like all you want to do is plot and plan and be sneaky. Or I feel like all you do is accuse me of doing something wrong behind your back. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but either way, it's a terrible relationship. All right. So what does Spirit see that's going to happen over this connection? We see 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Santa Claus is not wanting to give here. And then another 6. 6 of Swords. So this is the restoration of harmony and balance, which can you guys hear me now? I'm sorry, guys. I was getting a call and then I declined it and I messed up stuff. Don't you sell? Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. Good. All right. So, Spirit says, listen, you're right. You have a lot of questions and no answers. And I'm going to tell you, it's not going to get better. I have bad news. You're going to be happy. You're going to be able to move on from this situation. Okay? Six of Swords is we're leaving the rocky waters, the rocky relationship, the fights, the arguments, the drama, and we're leaving that behind and we're moving away to smoother, calmer waters. We are going to have a resolution. There is going to be an answer to this problem, and the answer to this problem is moving away. The answer is someone's going to move. Whether it's out of state, out of town, out of the house, someone's going to move. They're going to pack up and leave, possibly with a child or another partner or something, but they're going to go. And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's never going to be feeling fair. Someone's going to leave and they're not going to pay you back. They're not going to give you reciprocity, what you think you deserve. You're not going to get, this is for a karmic reading, so if you're not karmic, please don't take it personally. But the karmic is not going to receive justice in their eyes, where they get a payback, where they get a comeback, where they get what they feel they deserve. You know, that's reciprocity. I give you something, you give me something. I give you, and then in exchange, you give this to me. This is, no, we're not doing that. There is no exchange of goods. There's no agreement here of I owe you. There's no, I'm keeping this promise. There's none of that. You're not going to be getting help to fix the situation for the karmic. They're not going to be getting the help. I think that's why we started off overall, underall energy, the Three of Swords. Because overall, underall, the karmic is going to be brokenhearted. And overall, the karmic is going to have regrets. Maybe about the last fight they had that led to someone moving out. Maybe regrets over saying words they wish they didn't say. Maybe regrets over throwing something in someone's face. Whatever it is, they're going to have regrets. I shouldn't have said that. I just wanted the marriage. I just wanted the commitment. And I feel like that's a lot of what's going on in Karmicville. The biggest frustration here is I just wanted you to be loyal and committed to me. And I just wanted you to work hard for me and give me what I give you, which is complete fairness. I just wanted a 50-50. And to be honest, this is a lesson for a lot of karmic relationships and something that we've all learned. Well, a lot of us and possibly you watching. You don't give 50-50 in a relationship because then you can't make it. You need the other partner. 50-50 means I'm codependent. I pay half, you pay half. I'll do half for the kids, you do half for the kids. Then it's a whole, then it's an equal part. I pay for half the house, you pay for half the house. You know, it's just I do half the work in this relationship, you come in and you do the other half the work. That's fair, that's reciprocity, that's equal, let's do 50-50. And why that doesn't work, this is what karmic relationships learn the most, is you have to give 100-100. That's how they work. Kids thrive when one parent gives 100% of themselves to that kid, and so does the other parent, and they each give 100. All of themselves to raising children. Not just half, part-time, but all. When somebody works, they throw all they have into building that life together. They don't keep the other half on reserve or in savings or in personal spendings. They spend everything they have and they put it into investments. They put it into a house, a car, school, each other, massages, vacations. They put everything into there. Yeah, honey?
Hi. I was wondering if I can go on a small walk.
Sure.
And also, when are we going to go do that thing? Because I need to get some glue.
Yeah, as soon as I'm done.
Okay, thank you.
I love you.
All right, love you too.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Don't be too long, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that. So anyways, yeah, this whole 50-50 doesn't work. It's I need 100% from you. I need you to be 100% loyal to me. I need you to be 100% honest. I need you to be 100% communicative. I need you to throw everything into this family and into this home. Everything you've got. And I need you to throw, into yourself as well. But, in relationships is don't give me half of you. Give me all of you. And I think that's where this karmic relationship went wrong. They only wanted 50-50. And 50-50 got dwindled down to less and less and less. Because the more someone feels resented, unappreciative, argumentative even, the other one pulls away and gives even less. So there's a resentfulness here. I resent you. And then it's like, okay, so if you resent me, I'm going to give you even less. And then it dwindles down to not much of anything. And then we've just got nothing but fights going on here. And a lack of communication and mistrust. When all that was really needed was, I need to communicate better in this relationship. What do I want from you and what do you want from me? Not what do I expect, because that sounds very much like I'm being your parent. This is what I expect from you. But no, we're partners. This is what I want from you. I want to feel loved. I want to feel like I can trust you. I want to feel like you're here 100. That's what I want. And you know what? I'm not getting that. I'm not feeling that at all. I feel alone. I feel shafted. I feel rejected. And I feel terrible about this relationship. You're not giving to me what I'm giving to you. I feel this is very unfair. He is so great. I love it so much. Good job. You're so creative. I want to see more of your stuff soon, okay? I love you. So, okay. So anyways, that's what Spirit sees for the future. Someone's moving on, someone's moving out. Why? Because we've got to stop fighting and arguing and bickering and living this miserable life. The only resolution for our better life is for you and I to go our separate ways and move far away from the situation, because this relationship is painful. It's just painful. The karmic here is obviously hurting, and they feel this isn't fair. And there's a lot of pentacles involved, okay? 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, both of them in reverse. I have to go out on a limb here and say I think the karmic feels like there's some money due to them. There's a pretty hefty investment in this relationship, and the truth is this: they're not getting it back. That's a loss. You went to the casino and you gambled, and it sucks, and man, if you've ever lost money to casino, you know how that's a punch in the gut. But you made a stupid decision. You made a decision to gamble. You put it all out on the table, all of it. You shouldn't have, but you did. And in one fell swoop, your chips are gone, man. Gone. And now you don't even have a chip to bargain with to like get back on the table and maybe you'll win again. It's over. You've gambled it all of it. And this is someone who has lost all their money to an investment in this relationship. Maybe they lost all their money into a home. Maybe they've paid for someone's schooling. Maybe they've paid for someone's medical bills. These are things you can't get back. You're not a loan shark. You know what I mean? It's like you go in a relationship, and if you're not careful, you may take some financial losses. Maybe you bought this person a car. Maybe you paid off their credit debt. Who knows? But you know what? You might have come across a loss. I wouldn't know where they are unless they're in the dryer.
I'll go check.
Or your clean laundry hamper. There was some in there.
Okay. Thank you.
So anyways, this person has lost, and I feel bad for them in the same sense, but at the same time, this is the lesson. I can't baby someone. This is, they're grown up. They went through a relationship. And they did what they did. They went through their time, their lesson. It's just the honest truth. We come out ahead sometimes and we come out behind. Anyways, that's love. Okay, so Spirit says, I'm sorry, but that's what's going on. Let's see if this person that they're dealing with has anything to say. Mex, you had a friend who married a guy who bought her a bunch of stuff, and when they got divorced, they made her pay for half of it. Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty awesome. That is really awesome. I don't know if that's, common, though, for a lot of people. For a lot of people, who knows? A lot of contracts get broken. A lot of unfairness. Okay, let's see what's going on. What does this person want to say in defense of themselves? I think I want to see what Captain Kirk over here, what King of Swords wants to say. King of Swords, what is your comment in this karmic situation? What is your comment? We have let it go. I'm cutting it off. I'm done. I'm releasing this energy. Yeah. And that's the problem for the karmic. This King of Swords is letting it all go. The King of Swords is like, I'm done. I'm moving on. See the air energy, air. I'm moving on. And the karmic, who could be earth, is sitting here stuck, feeling like this isn't fair. You didn't honor me. You didn't come through with your word. You owe me. This isn't fair. I'm pissed off. I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. I can't believe I got myself into this mess with you. So many regrets. Okay, justice. Like, this person's crying out for justice. The King of Swords is also keeping secrets. Not telling the karmic everything. There's more to the situation in the King of Swords' life than the karmic is even aware of. We have blocked, feeling restricted, blocking communication, and or emotional walls up. So, yeah. Not only is he letting it go with the karmic, he's about to block the karmic whenever he leaves, or and he could be a she, but whenever the King of Swords is gone, and he will be gone, there's going to be a block. And bottom of the deck is, I keep asking myself, why am I doing this? Okay, bottom of the deck. So he's just like, you know what? For what reason have I been in this karmic relationship? Why did I stay for so long with all of our arguments? What am I doing here in the first place? So, that is his comment. And he could be a she, but that's the comment. What needs to be known in this karmic situation with the Six of Swords? What needs to be known now that we're moving away from the arguments and the competition and the fighting for something that's not working? What do we need to know here in the karmic connection? What needs to be seen for getting better? Think twice before you give an F. It's true for a lot of people. Think twice. Ask yourself this. What if that thing that's bothering you, worrying you, or haunting you, or that person, what if they didn't matter? What if it didn't matter at all? If that person didn't mean anything to you, would you be happier? Would you be kinder to people? Would you be more productive, perhaps even more abundant? If they didn't matter, would you sleep better? Would you let yourself go on a date or enjoy an ice cream cone or go on that trip, whatever your heart desire is? If they didn't matter, then don't give that person that F-U-C-K. If not given an F means going against one of your core values, well then by all means keep giving the F. But if you're trying to move on and you're not supposed to be giving an F about them anymore, if the universe is saying move on, get out of here, let him go, it's over, then stop. You're not supposed to give an F anymore. The point is, give your Fs where they matter. Balance out your Fs. If Fs, UCKs were money, would you drop that much money here? Take care and spend your Fs wisely. A message from the Spiritual AF Tarot. And that goes for both parties, you know, not just one of them in the karmic connection, but they need to realize, time is money. Years of your life is money. Because that's your health, your well-being, and that's your breaths on this planet. And if you are wasting them on someone where you're not happy, this is not reciprocated affection. This relationship is not giving. Then go. And that's the message from the universe. Like, hello, that's the lesson. Okay? Hello. We're going to move on and see what Spirit wants to say about the lesson, the purpose of this relationship. 3 of Water. Celebration, community, and friendships. This karmic connection, I think, was supposed to be a friendship more than it ever was supposed to be love. Someone met this karmic person and they were friends, they got along okay, and then they turned it into love, and it wasn't supposed to be. They kind of forced this friendship into a relationship, when really they should have just kept it friends. They also met through friends or family. I can't help but keep going back to, in this karmic relationship, they were just supposed to meet like friends. Like, it's just all about friends, hanging out, talking, maybe barbecuing, making acquaintances, and someone just took it to the next level. Tell me more about this purpose, Spirit. What do you see in the 3 of Cups? What do you see in Karmicville for this connection? Oop. Okay. So the card that came out is manipulation. This couple may very well have met and kind of been pushed together by friends or family. Somebody hooked this couple up. Really, they were like, hey, you should meet this person. You would love them. They're great for you. This would be a really good relationship. And, vice versa. There's some kind of friends set this couple's up. They weren't supposed to be set up. In fact, I Miss You is here. So this relationship was set up after a breakup. Somebody was over in a relationship, but they weren't emotionally over it. Somebody was not over an ex or a broken family or a broken marriage or just a broken relationship in general, but they moved on way too fast. And it's all because friends were hooking them up and they manipulated the relationship. They pushed it into a relationship and someone listened. The talk is here. This could be a mother interfering as well. We have home, but there was like talk at home from family members or friends that tried to say, we got to get this person to meet someone. They didn't let them go down their own path. This was a setup. I'm sorry, but this whole karmic relationship was a setup. And it was never meant to go past an initial friendship, and it went way past its expiration date. This is spoiled milk. We are no longer crying over spilled milk. We are crying about spoiled milk. This relationship was never meant to be. That's justice. Justice is coming out. Justice is like, I'm loud and I'm proud and I'm here. This is justice. The brokenness of this, you've got to let it go. This was never supposed to be. It wasn't written in the stars for you. Okay, this wasn't ordained. What's ordained is that it's over. You've got to end this. Wow. This is a wacky story. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's kind of wacky. Spirit, is there anything interesting you want to add to this setup relationship? This is a setup. And this is spoiled milk. Tell me more about this karmic connection. Any little secrets, any little things that we could know as you were a fly on the wall when this was happening. So, Spirit says, as I was a fly on the wall, this is 32, belong to your own dream, create your own life, is in reverse. Spirit says this was a conspiracy, a conspiring. They were not allowed to create their own life. I don't know if this was, how do you say, like a setup marriage? A setup related. This was not. They didn't get to create it themselves. Bottom of the deck is manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of the conditions. Wow, is not ironic. Both of them talk about creating their own. Both of these cards, create your own. But the one that came out here is in reverse. And Spirit says they didn't create this relationship. It was created for them by friends and family. And they went along with it. Somebody here never had a backbone, guys. I'm sorry. But somebody here just didn't have the balls, the spine to say, I don't really want this relationship. They just went along with it because their best friend was happy about it, or because their mom was really happy about it. It's like, I'm just going along with it. Everyone seems happy. Everyone but the people involved. I'm going to read it. In reversed, because this book does have a reversal, it says, content and going along with what other people feel is right for them. They're not thinking through what's best for them. They're not getting in touch with their own soul. They're not going along with their own dreams. They're just coasting along and fitting into roles for the sake of ease for everybody else. Going with the flow, but at the expense of what would be more nourishing and magical for them. In fact, they've been denying their truth, denying their real desires, and denying their soul purpose. Wow. There you go. Spirit said it loud and clear. They just went along. Like I said, I knew it. I was like feeling it. I'm like, what is going on with the reason of the relationship? Friends, celebrations, good times, family, siblings. You know, they might get along great with their siblings. Their siblings might have hooked this up. There's some kind of siblings are involved, you know, because this is a sibling card, but it's also a mother card. So moms and siblings are kind of involved here in some way. And they're all talking about putting these people together in a manipulation tactic to get something that they want in the end. Or they just, you know, maybe want to be controlling. But in a nutshell, Spirit says, this is why they got together in the first place. There was no real desire to be together. They wouldn't have picked each other out of a crowd. It wasn't like, you know, magic. It was a setup. It was a setup. They wouldn't have picked this person any other way. Let's get one more bit of information before we get the end result. We do have this person in reverse here, struggling in a competition and conflicts. you know. And so we have this mother here and this child, the Empress, and the Page of Water. I do feel like there's a competition here with an Empress and her child. So I want to read more about that. Let's see what I can pull. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about the Empress and her child, the Page of Water? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is involved here, and the karmic is in competition with this person. It could be the mother, could be a mother-in-law, could be an ex-wife, could be an ex-woman and child, could be a child that doesn't like this person. I don't know, but tell me more about why the karmic is fighting and feeling in competition with this person. Tell me more about the Empress, please, and her seed. So this wanted to come out, the feminine, just saying. It's a divine feminine, it's a woman. Arrows of love, Cupid. Cupid's arrows. Love and lace, innocence. Party of one. Followed by love chords. And heart is on the line. And past love. Also, rose-colored glasses. Roses, roses. This Empress that the karmic is dealing with is a past lover of the King of Swords. The other person was innocent. They didn't know what was going on in this karmic connection. So if the karmic is sitting here fighting in competition, Five of Wands, with this Empress or child, okay? They had nothing to do with this. The other person had no idea what was really going on in this karmic contract. They're innocent. Maybe it's an innocent child. Maybe it's all the above, but either way, this was an innocent life. And it's not their fault that Cupid's arrow struck whenever it did. This is kind of love happens where it happens when it happens. And what can you do about it? The Empress is single, party of one. She's very single. She's not involved in anything else. She's innocent into all of this. And she can't help but have a love cord still attached to the King of Swords. So just so you know, that is who the Empress is. That is who the karmic is in competition with. There's not much competition when you have an Empress. The Empress is blessed. She is blessed, and whatever she wants to create will be. She's got high authority in the spiritual realm. So I don't see that being, stopped because of this karmic connection. I don't know what the future holds for them, but I'm just saying, you know, what are you going to do? No wonder you're in reverse. It's not winning. This is not winning when you're against the Empress. There's no winning there. So there is no competition between the Empress and this karmic. There is no competition. But I will tell you, this was a setup. This relationship was never even supposed to be. It was plotted, manipulated, and planned. And to be honest, nobody really wanted this relationship in the first place. They just went with the flow, and now the flow is not working out. So let's see what Spirit wants to say at the end for what's going to be happening here in the dissolving of this karmic connection. And we have the number 30, Nitya Kali. Not quite sure what this one stands for, but these are the cycles of the moon, and that's a blood red moon. So cycles of the moon for sure. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here with that. Okay, so Spirit says, in the ending of this karmic connection right here, guys, Kali, she calls the karmics away from the world and away from what they think is really important to them. inwards into a path of sacred inversion, which is calling them. Turning within, total hermit journey, may feel natural or maybe very unfamiliar, but going inside themselves and within and alone is going to give them energy, insight, and freedom from the constraints of this karmic relationship. They're going to be allowed to end what needs to end. And they're being shown to allow that which needs to end to just do so. The karmics shall realize they are not being denied something they want, but released from something that is not for them. There is something new on the horizon. It says, honor your losses, but keep hope alive in your heart for what is meant to be. And that's the beautiful message here. You know, the karmic needs to stop looking back at spilled and sour milk. You know, looking back at how absolutely unfair and unjust this whole situation is. It's like we're so thick, lost in the forest that we can't see through the trees. And the karmic is just distraught. This didn't work out. This is unfair. Look at what you did to me. Look how you alienated me, abandoned me, or took from me. Look at the time wasted here. Something in the essence of 5 to 6 years. You know, look at what's been wasted, thrown away, garbage, trash. It's not fair. I'm so upset. I'm so upset at the years I've wasted in this connection. I'm so upset at the money and time that I've put into this connection. What did I get out of it? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I got nothing out of it. I got nothing. I'm left with nothing, and maybe even less than I started out. This is miserable. And now my only way out is brokenheartedness. And out the door, 6 of Swords, as if nothing ever happened, as if I was nothing to you, as if we were nothing, as if your promises were nothing. How could you be so cold and callous? King of Swords. Spirit gives a warning. If someone in this karmic connection wants to talk, let's talk. Let's see if we can work it out. I miss you. Maybe we could make this work. It's just manipulation to get money back or to get more out of something. So think twice about forgiving someone in this karmic connection, because they're just coming back for more. And so there is a warning there that you need to let it end where it needs to end. The advice from Spirit is Kali Nitya is the cycle of the waning moon. And we're actually in the waning moon right now, everybody. We are in the waning moon. In tropical, it's Capricorn, but actually here it is going into Sagittarius. It's right between Scorpio and Sagittarius. Mula Nakshatra, which is about cutting off of the roots, letting things go, getting rid of things. So that makes sense. Anyways, this is the cycle of the waning moon. And from the moment just after the height of the full moon, we start to go into this decline. Shrinking, losing, letting go. Right up until the black moon, which is the new moon, which initiates the building of something fresh. This moon phase embodies the natural magic inherent in letting go and allowing for energies to run their course and die away. This is a sign to embrace the qualities of decrease, for a period to bring a cycle of experience to completion, to generate what is necessary for the next move, to be happier, to be more abundant, to be more nourished. Given our societal preoccupation with consistent activity and outwardly driven connection, honoring this energy requires the use of our will, our desires, and our soul to move, get this guys, total goosebumps, to move above peer pressure. And what did we say happened? Why did they even get into this relationship? Friends, family, peer pressure. And this card is saying move against peer pressure. Get away from what friends and family are telling you guys to stay in this karmic connection. There can be a resistance in embracing the crumbling away from someone or something that you once cherished. Yet in doing so, we can give it a proper burial. Allowing the cleansing of emotions, anger, sadness, loss, grief, all of it in the face of betrayal. Look at these cards, totally. The disappointment or even confusion to move through the soul. And then you guys can make space for understanding this and just healing and having forgiveness and gratitude for what has been. Hold space between the time that was and the time that will be for grief and healing. It's a process, but it will cover the darkness. This is a time to naturally allow something to unwind. This is a good motion of decline. It's healthy and enjoyable, and if you allow yourself to go into this without feeling the burdens of the loss and the mind and the body, you'll feel relaxed and rejuvenated. If you're not used to letting go of someone or something, or you believe you must constantly be on or in this, then this is a chance to expand your psychological and emotional attachments and vocabulary chosen about why you can't let go. Allow the divine feminine wisdom of the soul to do what it does so well, giving you a process for healing in this transformation of yourself. Nitya Kali's message is to give the self time and space alone to really let go, as this is an ending and it is divinely guided and intended. You will receive abundant blessings that will be more than enough to replace any loss or suffering that you've experienced through the conclusion of a life phase. If you have been hurting and crying over loss and grief, then this oracle indicates that it's coming to an end, likely sooner than you realize. And yet, karmic persons are allowed to find the completion naturally fulfilling. Rather than trying to rush this ending, just let it happen. The oracle also predicts a closure to this relationship, and it involves a matter of deep soul healing. It's good for you to trust yourself, trust in the divine timing that's going on. You will instinctively get a sense when you're ready to put the sad days behind you and embrace the beginning of a new, happier building of a better time. No matter how unlikely it seems right now, in the midst of all of this, the oracle asks you to give the more challenging emotions, such as grief and sadness, the proper honor. Let your tears flow. Do not avoid them. Allow them to come down, but do not let them consume you. These emotions do not rule you. They're just moving through you. And if you feel that your hands are tired or you're unable to exert your will in the world at this time, do not fret. Often before a time of significant fruition, there's a period when nothing much seems to be happening. And then all of a sudden sprouts everywhere. You are attending your inner garden, your inner work, and you're strengthening your vision and your intentions, and you're nourishing your soil. But where is the evidence and result of the hard work? It's building within your soul. And it's just as powerful as the energy of the sun, even if it's unseen, because within the seeds of your heart, There are beautiful births ready to spring forward with unexpected happiness. So let go of the force that's trying to keep you here. Do not give in to despair or anger or defeat. Any of those cycles are going to hold you back further and hurt you more. Support your inner work. Allow this to end. And look, for a new era is divinely mandated to manifest for you. So for the karmic connections, place your hands in prayer before your heart. Take a moment to connect within. Imagine and sense and feel that you are dropping peacefully and deeply into this spaciousness of safety and security by allowing things to just happen. And as you go within, letting go, following the inhalation and dropping deeper in the exhalation, feel yourself effortlessly letting go of control, letting go of the world that you've known, letting go of your day-to-day concerns, and start dreaming of something new in its place. You are crossing a beautiful threshold into sacred inversion. It's healing in its presence. Finish your hands in prayer with your heart and rest as long as you can. You are cosmically being realigned. This is going to spiritually benefit you and everyone involved. I want you to realize this is very much like a death. It's going to involve grief. It's a process. When you're letting someone go that's dying, or maybe someone that died and you just got the news, you realize I have no control anymore. I can't make them better. There's no healing remedy. There's nothing else I can do. I can't do prayer work, spell work. I can't ask for a miracle. It's over. They're gone. They're just gone. And you have this sudden rush of, I'm going to miss them. And you start thinking of all the good memories and they flood your eyes with tears. Oh, and you just wish you could go back and cherish more of those moments or just relive them one more time, hold them one more time, kiss them one more time, everything. And it just brings tears for the things that will never be. And you just get this sad grief and your heart breaks and you cry and you have this acceptance. It's not going to be. It can't be and it won't. And when all hope is gone with that, you let go. You just let them go. And you say, okay. You let the spirit universe take them. You allow them to take your pain, your hope, everything. You just let all of it go with them. And then you have this strange rebirth of a connection. It's so weird. It's a transformation between you two, and I can now connect with you spiritually. You're no longer earthbound like a caterpillar. You're flying somewhere high like a butterfly, and I can connect with you in my mind, in my spirit, in my dreams. You're not fully gone. I can't have you in the physical, but I can have you somewhere else. And it kind of eases that grief. It eases that pain, and mostly what you start to feel after the pain and suffering of grief is peace. And then you start to have peace that they're not suffering, peace that nothing else can hurt them. And beyond belief, peace that you get to live another life you wouldn't have perhaps lived had they still been here.
Hey, do you think I can have your help with this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I'm almost done. I'm ending.
Thank you. Is it fine if I sit here for a bit?
Yeah. So finally, when you have peace of the death and the grief that hurts you so much, beyond your own mind, you start to dream again. And you start to think of things you want to do, places you want to go. Before you know it, all your tears have subsided more than you ever thought. And you'll find yourself one day laughing again. And you'll wonder, where did that come from? Where did I find the joy to laugh again? How could I smile again? How could I have another good day? That makes no sense. But good days will follow. So anyways, I'm just saying that it's a process. It's going to take some time to get through the grief process of this, but you will laugh again. You will have fun. You will fall in love. You will have joy. You will have a life beyond this one. And whatever's going on right now, which is stressful, at least be happy that that's not going to be your story anymore. Thank you, Max. I appreciate that. Yeah, so you know what? Pressure about the bills, not going to be your story anymore. Coming home to a stressful house or relationship, not your story anymore. Coming home to misery in any sense or form or shape of it, not your story. We're letting it go, and it's okay. So anyways, in Karmicville, that's what's going on. It's just about letting go. This was a setup, and it was really never meant to be like this. And you know, the creator makes something out of everything. So even something that was manipulated and really not meant to be, the creator still made something good of it. Lessons came from this. Joy came from this. Maybe children came from this. You know, maybe business openings came from this. Maybe growth about boundaries and what you really want came from this. So many good things came from this. So let's not forget the good. And I think we should focus on that, you know, positive. So look at the good in this, okay, guys? I love you. This is the end. This is the ending of our karmic connection. I really hope you liked this reading. If you did, please like it. And if you haven't yet, I hope you subscribe. That would be so wonderful. I would love to have you here with me. I do have a new channel. I'm going to start that soon. I know I keep saying it, but I better stop because Geminis run their mouth and they need to stick to things. But I am. So I will be posting a new video on that as soon as I can. I'm going to keep it there. And I love you guys so much. I hope these readings do something for you all. And remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. And please don't forget, I'm extending my 4th of July special today because there was some confusion there. If you want to buy one, get one. It's the 30-minute readings. Basically, any 30-minute reading you buy, at this time, I will double it. I will give you another 30-minute reading for free or just double your time on your reading. You let me know what you want, but that's still available. Okay, so just so you guys know. I love you, and I'll see you later. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.